Thank you for joining NewsWatch Plus. I'm Tristan Nodalo, and joining us in this special interview, European Union Ambassador to the Philippines, Ambassador Massimo Santoro. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, Tristan. Thanks a lot for your time for me.
Okay, so let's start first with the European Higher Education Fair. Education is one of the strongest connection between the Philippines in the EU. How important is this platform for Filipino students to access world-class global opportunities?
It is a very important one. This is the year where we are celebrating the 15th edition of the European Higher Education Fair. It is started on the 21st and then 22nd with a physical, let's say, presence, and then on the 24th we will also offering opportunity for all Filipino who are interested in that to also do it online. It's a very important, as you were mentioning, Tristan, opportunity for strengthening our bilateral cooperation when it comes to culture, when it comes to common knowledge of how we do operate with our institutions, with our educational institutions, and it's student-to-students dialogue. It's an opportunity that Filipino students, academics, and education institutions have to know more about what is the European Union member states offer when it is about universities, post-university studies, and it's of course more in general belonging to the what we all call a people-to-people relationship, which is of utmost importance.
So when they go to this two-day fair and also join the online portion of the education fair, what can they expect? Will they see scholarships that are available, or other assistance that the EU countries can give to interested Filipino students?
You are mentioning it is on the very core of this fair. Indeed, this is an opportunity during these days for Filipinos to get more information about the opportunities, study opportunities in Europe. This can be in the form of scholarships that you are mentioning, can be in the form of cooperation with among academics. It can be about checking which are the possibilities under the Erasmus Plus program that the European Union offers. It's about basically students to know what they can get in terms of education in the European Union at various levels. And I would also add not only in terms of generalist studies, but also more specific ones. Let me recall that from previous editions of this fair, we have had the opportunity to see Filipinos coming back and becoming, for example, talented and expert in very specific domains like architecture or like, for example, specialized studies where they could bring back to the Philippines deep knowledge of something that they could find in Europe. So again, in terms of audience, it's a very wide one, from students to academicians to more in general dialogue institution to institution. And most importantly, it's for free. Today, tomorrow, on the 24th, all Filipino friends will be coming here to the fair without any kind of ticket to be paid. It's there. There will be many booths from the European Union, from its member states, where Filipinos will have the opportunity to directly interact with the actors of our education system and the ones of European Union member states, and understand what possible studies could be about and how they could reach Europe.
Okay, but have you noticed an increasing trend in terms of Filipinos studying in Europe in the past few years?
We have noticed it. It also goes, I would say, together with an increase of the participants to the fair. That is very interesting. The number of Filipinos who wish to every year go to Europe somehow corresponds to the number of Filipinos who end up in visiting the European education fair, higher education fair. In terms of, for example, this year, we have 98 European institutions which are participating to this, part in online and part in presence. In terms of participants, so audiences, last year we reached the 2,000 visitors to this event. I'm counting on the fact that this year we will do even more.
Okay, and I've walked around and look at the booths, and it's very diverse. I mean, you have business, there's arts, IT, and applied sciences. So there are really a lot of opportunities that Filipino students can explore.
Definitely, and we try to offer, I like when you mentioned diversity, this is exactly the main feature of our European continent, diversity. Diversity also in studies opportunities. If you take, for example, the European Union booth, there this year we decided to focus it on the cooperation we have with COFIL, basically around our main, let's say, one of the most important elements for cooperation we have in science-related issues, which is Copernicus. Other member states, they are putting more general studies. Other member states are putting more specialized studies. 15 member states out of the 27 European Union member states are physically participating to the fair this year. I also would like to say that this would never happen without the fantastic co-organization and contribution of the Commission of Higher Studies, because this is and education. This is how the cooperation works. This is what then can. It's thanks to this cooperation that here people come, learn, but then this has to be operationalized and acted. And it is thanks to the Commission for Higher Education that we are able to make it happen.
All right. I'm down to my last few questions on this particular topic. Maybe why should Filipinos consider studying in Europe?
Because they have an enormous advantage, which is the language. Here in the Philippines, together with the Tagalog and the many other languages spoken, English is a super strong knowledge by all people, or almost all people. This makes an enormous advantage for Filipinos to travel in general. Why to Europe? Because Europe is the most diverse continent that we have on the globe, so I'm pretty sure that there is space for any Filipino to find what he or she likes most. Secondly, because our offer in terms of study opportunities, graduate, postgraduate opportunities, and also not only for students but also for academicians, has nothing to envy to anywhere else in the world. Then Europe is such a lovely, nice, beautiful place where to go. I think that it is important always in life to combine study opportunities, work opportunities, together with the possibility to enjoy life, to enjoy places, a bit like for me here in the Philippines.
How about this education fair is a good demonstration of people-to-people links between Philippines and the EU.
It's a very strong one. It's such a strong and good relationship. It is, I would say in this case, let me also add, Tristan, it goes in two directions. I see enormous happiness in Filipinos traveling into Europe, and I see enormous happiness in Europeans traveling to the Philippines. There is something special, difficult to assess why, but there is something special in the people-to-people relationship which makes this relationship particularly strong.
All right, so maybe just a final invite on why Filipino students should give it a try, the two-day physical event, on-site event for the European Higher Education Fair, and an online event on November 24th. Okay.
It's easy. You want it for free, you want it nice, you want it well done with good knowledge of what you can find in Europe for studying or for reinforcing your knowledge. Please come here, please come to the fair, because it's an amazing opportunity. In a couple of hours, you can learn so much passing by here at Robinson's. It's even also a nice place where to go to. So we also reflected about this, where to do it. Doing it here brings people not only to go around in the mall, but also to learn about what they can do. So my suggestion is do it, it's good, it's for free, and it can bring nice things for future.
Who knows what the future holds for Filipino students interested in going to Europe. Ambassador Massimo, thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot, Tristan.
Newsmaker